They had like tiles on the floors. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we are in Brussels. I'm not going to name the cemetery. It's abandoned. It had a storm come through the town this year, just prior to the summertime. So there is a lot of areas that you can't access, and it is quite dangerous. So for that reason, I am leaving the name out. But I can tell you that it was constructed after the cholera epidemic ravaged Belgium. That was around 1866. Now the population then obviously grew and grew and grew, and eventually became overcrowded, and the cemetery was abandoned in, I think it was 1958. So in the 1980s, the cemetery fell into, kind of a state of decay. Maintenance was kind of left then, down to families to care for the graves. But as I said, then more recently, they had a huge storm, major floods, and unfortunately there is areas that are now, very, very dangerous, and you can't access them. But having said that, if you have followed my channel for long enough, you will appreciate that I absolutely adore this kind of cemetery, where we do have a lot of nature. We do have some decay, some dangerous, and we will stay away from the more dangerous tombs like we have been asked to. But I just love this. But they are hoping to, get this place sorted. But until they do, it will be a huge task for the people that care for this cemetery, and I'd imagine a lot of funds to get it back up and running and open properly to the public. Now we've already had a little walk around just to kind of view the area itself. Beautiful mausoleum. I don't know whether you got to see anything there at all. But I just adore these overgrown places so much. There is some photos as well on some of these tombs, so we might get to look at that as well. We have here the hands, the suit and the shroud, urn on top. Wow, look at this, guys. This looks like actually like it might be an underground crypt, maybe. Oh, wow. Do I go down? It's dark in here. Ooh. Oh, look it. Hello. 1897, 1856, 1895, 1851. Wow, look at this, guys. I don't know why I'm whispering. We had like tiles on the floors. So you can actually see that there has been water down here. There has been water damage done down here. So I'm just going to be very careful. It's not one of the areas that are sealed off. 1814. Gosh, look at this place. Roses. Wow, look at that, guys. So the coffin would go in there. I see a candle in there. I hope nobody was coming in here. There was some vandalism done to the area as well. I do see a drink bottle there. Tells me that people were coming here and maybe camping in here. I'm not sure. Maybe this is stuff that was washed down from the storm. Gosh, look at that, guys. Oh. I think what I'm smelling is possibly all the water damage that's been caused here. But I'm very lucky to have been able to get down. So the 1800s, most of these seem to be from 1826. 1828, 1816. What a shame. It's kind of eerie, creepy down here, not gonna lie. R.I.P. there on the wall. Graffiti. Wow. Alright, let's get back up. Gosh, that is crazy. Crazy. We just go down, guys. You know, fear is one thing, but then the fear of missing out is something different, isn't it? So where you can, you've got to explore. So it was spilling rain today when we woke up, and we decided, regardless of the weather, we were going to come in. So I'm so glad we did. As I say, you can't come in here. It's not public accessible anymore. So it likes these photos. Beautiful. Right, let's take. It gives me vibes of certain areas in Highgate. Oh look, more photos. I know you all love the photos as well. And then we have the porcelain flowers. Gives you a really good insight into how they dressed, their style, men and women. And they were a stylish bunch. He has a dicky bow there and a suit. But if you noticed, they never smiled. You know, not like today, they're sticking their tongue out and they're pouting and they're all about taking photos. Back then they weren't, you know. Right, let's get across this way. like a little cushion with hands or gloves on it. So yeah, the rain has stopped. When we got here it was raining. It's kind of like a little bit of even though it was raining, it was still quite clammy and warm. Just here, another beautiful photo. Henriette. 1914, I think it says there. So we do have some Jewish graves in here as well. That huge one is actually a Jewish family. So these are the areas like that they do have taped off, and they're taped off for a reason. Wow, look at this guy. So obviously some of the graves I'm not going to read because they are they've been worn away. This is one of the areas that they say is quite dangerous. So we won't go any further, but we can always walk around. So this picture I believe is Jewish as well. You can see the way they bring the stones and place them on the grave as a mark of respect. This one seems to have a helmet and a sword. A Notre Fil Cherry Mort pour le Patrie. 21 ans, so that's age, 21 years old. Look at this photo. Fortunately, one of them were quite faded. So once again, in this storm, trees fell. Some of the trees then knocked the memorials. The water then, the ground got soft. Some of the memorials moved. But we can still access the other side of this grand memorial. Looks like Annie Silberstein, 1925, and Marcel. So we are surrounded by houses all around, so you might hear some noise. Look at this is beautiful. Craft leather family, I presume. Looks like 1879 mentioned there, 1959 there. Sort of an Egyptian style, with the pillars, or like the Roman style maybe. See, and this is what they were talking about as well, this overgrowth happened. I do love it, but yes, obviously you want to be able to access graves as well. We've even got graves up along the side. This is another one that they're just wary of. And I believe this one they had cleared some of the ivy and stuff, and unfortunately then, you know, with ivy it does add to the decay of the stone itself, makes it unstable. So another one that they're going to have to fix. It's a huge task. A lot of money will have to be found to fund it. The ground here actually is quite soft as well. I have a picture on that, I'm not quite sure. What the picture is of. Maybe an edit, I'll see. This one, look at this. A little girl, how sweet. Ah, Musha. Her little knee-high socks. Ah, gosh. She reminds me like Shirley Temple. The curls, the big bow. Another one I'm unfortunately not going to be able to read. Looks like Dorothy. Doesn't say. Deceased. Looks like could have been 1930 maybe. I don't know. How beautiful. See, those are the ones that, you know, they make you so sad, don't they? And then when you see the picture especially, look at this lady, Marie Louise. Now I'm not sure if she's a young girl or a little bit older maybe. Maybe just young. I think she was only 9. I'm just reading it. Excuse me, because as I was approaching it, it looked like a young woman. I think it says 9. She was only 9. Oh. You wouldn't be human if you didn't feel the pain that these parents felt back then. This one has an anchor. It's ironic. Her little porcelain picture has ivy around it, and we are surrounded by ivy. Hi, GV. Hello. Right, so they have this here. This is going to get rid of all the trees that are down and branches and stuff. On my earlier walk here, did notice one I wanted to come back to. Now, will I remember where? Maybe not. I just thought it was really interesting. My feet are wet. Just goes to show how wet the area is itself. Let me see. I know I've come through here already. Did I forget where it was? Possibly. Okay, I'm going to try it here. I think I have it. Oh yes, look at this. Husband and wife. And you can see there between their two tombstones or headstones, we have their hands held in life and held in death. Eternal love. And identical graves then. Urns on top. Beautiful mausoleum as well here. Not sure you'll see anything in there. Beautiful. Is it stained glass or glass? Maybe it's glass with just designs on it. Alphonse Levy, age 40, 1912. Wow, another one. Let's get the torch. A lot of water damage down here. This door is locked. (1874, 1850). What is that? Right, that sounds like footsteps. I don't know whether the camera picked that up. Maybe it was an animal. Yeah, it was an animal. Right, let me see, which way am I going here? So, if you're thinking I've missed some graves, don't worry. Grave Visitations is here, as you just seen in a clip. We might catch him again. So, you will have both sides of our cemetery walk in here. Gosh, just look at it. And believe me, it's nice to be in the shade. She is hot today, hot, hot, hot. More of these fantastic photos. And if you want to read them, just pause the video. If you want to zoom in, you can now zoom in on YouTube as well, which is great. That one has a little bird up top. As I say, it is closed up. They are trying their best to get this place looked after. And I really believe they will. More fantastic photos. Right. This is probably one of the nicest cemeteries I've explored. I'm carrying a big backpack full of water and drinks and spare batteries and all sorts of things, so that the heat and all of that makes it hard to really explore, but boy has it been worth it. And as I said, we've had to just be very, very careful when we're exploring. Just up there actually, I'm going to go around. I was told this is for babies, children in here. All babies, all alone. Not sure why they are on their own. Maybe they were orphans. I don't know. Look at this. Sweet little babies. All of these. There must be 30 graves in here of children. Two and a half months old. Yolandi. Probably pronounced her name wrong, and I apologise for that. Look at this one. An iron cross. At the base. Little weeping girl holding a wreath. How sad. This is probably the biggest mausoleum here. Allard is the name on it. Look at the doors. Wow. Gosh, is this like a chapel?
Is it a chapel or mausoleum?
Maybe it's like a memorial chapel or something, is it? Wow. Look, there's an altar and everything in here. But it says Allard, so it must be dedicated to the Allard family.
Maybe there's an underground vault.
There must be. It's definitely not just like a chapel, but the doors are gorgeous. Yeah, I'd imagine there is an underground vault. See where the chain is? There's a chain coming from that wreath. Wow. Maybe it is like a... Whoops.
What's this thing?
I wonder, is it a mortuary chapel?
Look at the...
That's like a vent. There is vents everywhere.
Oh, there's bodies in there. Yeah, that's underneath. That's huge. Look down the back. Look at all those faces.
That is beautiful. Oh yeah, they're like gargoyles and... See the... Yeah, just here.
For the water. The chute there.
Yeah, it's cool. And all the faces. Now, I'm just going to walk down quickly here. Oh, what's in here? Gosh, what is that? Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. Wow, it's all niches. Ah, so this is like niches for coffins. There's a coffin there. It's probably loads of coffins actually. Yeah. So the door, that one is locked up. I'm going to see if I can get a torch to have a proper look. This is the back of this huge mausoleum. Oh, there's a big gate on it. Okay, I think it's locked.
That's underneath.
So these are all the people that are buried. The corridor goes for miles. Well, not miles, but that's an exaggeration. Look at all around there even. Okay, let's have a look. I've taken these off the gimbal, so excuse the unsteady hand. I don't know, is that anything at all?
Look how far that goes
I
down.
can't actually get a look at all.
It's the sun, you see.
Hold on now. Now. No, I can't actually
There's a
see.
coffin on the left. Is that a coffin?
There.
On the left. See here, turn back. There's a coffin in there somewhere.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right, so this is just a side entrance. Phone is off the gimbal, apologies. This would have been a niche, I'd imagine. Empty niche, nothing in it, just leaves and stuff. Oh, look at this. So these would have had coffins in them. I'm sure they've removed the coffins now at this stage. Wow, look at this, lads. This is unreal. Maybe some of them collapsed. That one seems to be closed. Or maybe they were never used. I don't know. Just niches here. And this one empty up there. Oh, look at this one. The door is bulging open. This is a beautiful mausoleum. And this one as well would have been bricked up. Look, you can see it coming away from it. I presume the coffin would be behind there, wouldn't it? Doesn't look like there's anything. Oh, there is, I think. Yeah, I think there is in here. Oh, I can see some human remains actually on the ground. Just there. Can't really zoom in too far, but so there would have been human remains prior to the coffin decaying away. These are what these little niches. Oh, look, this would have been beautiful. Lovely stained glass door on it. Look at that. Oh, look at the urn.
Is that an urn?
Yeah, well, it's an urn, but it's not for ashes, I don't think. Some dried flowers.
Another one up there.
They're like porcelain, little trinkets and stuff left. Wow. So you can see these ones have, like, it's got barriers on, but it's a very, very old abandoned crypt, I would say. Something like probably what I've seen already. But look what's interesting here. That. Now, I could be wrong, but to me it looks like a very, very old urine bottle for men. Why is that there? Very, very strange. Right, guys, we're in. Straight away I can see a coffin here. It's like it's been ripped open. There's loads and loads of leaves in here. There's human remains in there, but this place is nearly too dry to say it's been, you know, it's flood damage. It's not. Look at this coffin, like this has been, it's just been ripped open. And look at this one, the lining is still hanging out. Whoa, guys, oh my goodness. Look at his striped shirt, that is what he would have been buried in. Oh my goodness, the corpse is probably still in that shirt there. I can't believe this. This is definitely the work of vandals or grave robbers. Sorry, I keep pausing the video, I'm trembling here. More human remains in there. You can see the lead is just ripped open. I can't believe this. This is just awful. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've seen anything so bad. But look at this one again. You can see the lining of the coffin still looks good. And this shirt. Like, where's his skull? His skull is gone. But that there is what the skull would have been connected to, like the neck. So the corpse is still in that. Oh my god, I've never seen anything like this, and I'm just going to get out of here, guys. This is so creepy in here. Right, guys, we're back up. Thankfully, back up into the fresh air. I've never seen anything so creepy in my whole life. Just a terrible state down there. As I said, we're not naming it. But, you know, please God, this place will be fixed up, restored. Trees sorted, no more storms, please. But if you like this video, guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But for now, take care, God bless, and I'll talk to you all again soon.